Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you. Another offering. Off my sampler platter. Yes, indeed, folks. Sampler review series videos I've been doing for a little while now. Go over there, try out food and drink items. I eat stuff, I drink stuff, and folks, I'm going to talk about the stuff. I'm going to let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff that time I'm doing this, folks, I'm not going to lie. I finally went over there and shaved the sides of my head again. Oh, it was getting way too bushy, man. Shaves off like 5 years. But anyway, folks, it's super simple format. I'm going to go over there, I'm going to try out food and or drink items for you. Whilst I'm doing so, I'm going to yammer on about it for a bit. Whilst I'm doing all that, I'm inside my truck. Whilst I'm doing all that, folks, I'm wearing a super cool shirt. Folks, when I wear super cool shirts, I always like to highlight the super cool shirt. What super cool shirt am I wearing for you today? Happens to be my Nathan James shirt. It's a very cool design, love it. But who's Nathan James? So Nathan James is a musical artist working in the sort of new metal revival movement, as I've dubbed it. I don't know if other people call it that. But yeah, he's a guy that I ran into. He was on tour with some other bands that I'm into, and I'd never heard of his stuff before. I guess from what I could tell, like, obviously he has a social media presence. I think he's like bigger on TikTok than like some of the other stuff, and I don't follow TikTok. But I really enjoyed his set, man. He was really fucking cool. He had a great band accompanying him to go over there and perform. All things considered, man, I've dug his stuff ever since I started seeing it, or ever since I saw him on stage. I actually went over there and got some videos of his performance that I attended. Those videos are on my channel in case maybe you want to check them out. If nothing else, I'd be more than happy to point you in the right direction as far as his stuff is concerned, because I think he's pretty damn good at what he does. But anyway, what am I trying for today, folks? What are we doing here? Has nothing to do with Nathan James or anything like that, but it's a limited edition thing. I just got through reviewing a limited edition soda from Boom A&W, their ice cream sundae flavor, so you can go watch that review. And turns out that they're not the only ones doing limited edition stuff, because I got something from Boom Goldfish. Specifically, this is their limited edition awesome sauce flavor. Alright. I mean, I've had awesome sauce. I can't remember exactly where, but like, I don't know, maybe KFC or some shit like that. It's apparently sweet, smoky, and tangy. It's awesome. Taste that's hard to describe and impossible to resist. We'll see. We got a thing for a thing that looks like this. Let's give it a go. I don't eat goldfish very often. Like, I don't have anything against them, but like, they've never been anything I've been that into. But I do like some of their, their more offbeat flavors every now and again. They just weren't a snack that I grew up with. I was more of a Cheez-Its guy. Okay, yeah, it's kind of a little bit of a tangy scent. Single fish. It's okay. Yeah, there's a little bit of a tanginess and a smokiness to it. All right. It's got a nice aftertaste. Yeah, aftertaste kind of kicks up the tanginess a little bit. All right, let's do this properly, like the monsters that we all are. Okay, yeah. Obviously, more fish means more flavor. Yeah, you get a much more defined awesome sauce flavor. Yeah. Credit where it's due. I think they did a pretty good job of emulating that flavor. I don't know if my familiarity level is high enough with awesome sauce where that's immediately where I would go. But it's one of those things where knowing what it's supposed to taste like, it's not a hard sell. My brain is like, yeah, no, okay, Fair enough. Okay. One thing I will say, the flavor taps out on it way too quickly. And that's part of the reason why I've never been that into Goldfish is like, they're not bad, but like it feels like out of the entire eating experience that you get from them, you're only really getting that nice flavor for, maybe like a third of it. And the rest of it is sort of just cracker flavor. So, yeah, that's a little bit disappointing. If they tasted like they do when you get that nice hit throughout the entire experience, or at least the majority of it, I would definitely like these more. Because you do get a hit of it. And it's like, okay, cool, that's nice. But it fades out quickly. And then again, you're just eating a cracker. So, okay. Not bad, though. Not as good as I was hoping, but not bad. See, now I'm just eating a cracker. The initial hit's nice, man, but it's like, it has such a thin coating of whatever the flavor is. And then it mostly fades out. So, yeah, okay. Alright. I like them overall. I think they're nice for what they are. And again, I do think that they do a pretty good job of emulating the flavor that they're supposed to. I just wish you got more of it. If they could bake in the flavor a little bit more, or I don't know. I'm not a Goldfish scientist, but that's not two words you hear put together very often, I would imagine. But credit where they are. They're nice. They're a decent little snack. They'll certainly hold me over until I go over there and get some proper lunch in me. So, two questions have to be asked. Would I get them again? Would I recommend them? Maybe and sure. Again, I'm not exactly the market for this, because again, Goldfish just aren't a favorite snack of mine. But in terms of Goldfish flavors I've had, I like this one. I don't know if I've ever disliked one, but, I at least like this one. And again, I credit where it's due. I think that, they did a pretty good job with the flavoring and everything. Like I said, I wish I got more of it. That really is the thing to take away, for me, is I wish that flavor lasted longer. So for myself personally, although I really doubt I will, it's possible I could grab some of these again. If they hung around, I mean, they're limited edition, so, but if they hung around long enough, maybe. But I think realistically, if I just want some awesome sauce, probably go to KFC or where the fuck ever, someplace where I could get it. I'm sure I could look it up. But they're not bad for what they are. Now, if I'm recommending them, sure. They're not going to get a resounding recommendation from me because, again, I don't feel like the flavor holds as much as I would like. Probably part of the reason why I like Cheez-Its more. They hold their flavor really nicely. But at the same time, I recognize they're a good product, and I recognize the fact that obviously Goldfish are a very popular brand. There are obviously people who really enjoy them. This is a good flavor. It adds nicely into the Goldfish pantheon. Again, two words you probably don't fucking hear together very often. But for me, again, I wish the flavor lasted longer, but maybe for you folks, your mileage will, or you'll get more out of your mileage for them. But they're not bad, And for a limited edition flavor, sure. 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of your day, spectacular rest of your week, monumental rest of your month, stupendous rest of your year. Folks, go over there and have yourselves a truly awesome-tastic rest of your life. Just awesome sauce. Final 2 things. Number 1, try to bring some positivity into the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But what do you do if you can't do it all the time? I know I can't do it all the time. Here's what you're going to do, folks. You're going to try not to be an asshole. Now, folks, it's not always the easiest thing in the world to not be an asshole. Trust me. I know it. I live it. I'm out there every day with you in it. Life can be stressful and frustrating and just bullshit sometimes, folks. when we find ourselves in situations where we have to deal with said bullshit, it's important we go over there whenever possible. Take a step back, try to mitigate the level of assholishness in our lives, hopefully do better for ourselves and for those around us. Very final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Folks, what's your favorite place to get awesome sauce from? Like I said, I can't tell you, like, what was it? Like, because there was some place, like, was it Wendy's that had, like, Sawsome sauce or some shit like that? I can't remember, but, like, I know I've had it. It's just not clicking in my head where, you know. Because when I think KFC, usually I get KFC sauce. But let me know if you've had it, if you enjoy it, where your favorite place to get it is. Anyway,